much for everybody who's made it today. We are looking forward to an exciting and informative session. Today we're talking about circular economy. And we're very lucky to have people who are leaders, or rather, they're very passionate about circular economy, and they've even established businesses to that effect. So our first guest is going to be Hellen Munyasa. And Hellen is the founder and CEO of Helton Traders Limited. And Hellen is very passionate about circular economy, as I said. So where others see discarded plastic waste, Hellen sees endless possibilities. She transforms discarded plastic bottles into sustainable products, proving how circular economy principles and green innovation can turn waste into valuable opportunity. So we're very excited to be learning from you today, Hellen. You can introduce yourself a bit more. I'm sure you're going to do a much better job of that than me. We're very excited to have you here today. The floor is yours, Hellen.
All right. Hi, Miss Josephine. You did a great job introducing me, so thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm incredibly excited to be here. Thanks, Mr. Sam, who invited me here today. Being in a room full of incredible, inquisitive, innovative entrepreneurs gives me even more energy to keep doing whatever I do. When I keep being invited in such rooms, it gives me the energy to keep doing whatever I'm doing. So again, my name is Munyasa Hellen. I'm the founder and managing director of Helton Traders Limited. A circular social enterprise that turns plastic bottle waste into high quality, affordable polyester sewing threads, which look like this. And we are doing whatever we're doing to help our traders save more money, to create more green jobs for women and youth, to clean our environment, and to also promote import substitution. So really, thank you for this opportunity. So I'm happy to be a part of this incredible session on circular economy. So I will start by talking more about circular economy. So I don't know if we could have a volunteer in the room. Who has an idea of what circular economy means? Like in a very, very simple. Is there anyone having an idea? So, okay, maybe we don't know today. Yeah, is there anyone?
Can I try?
Yeah, please, yes.
Okay, I think what I've heard about circular economy is basically it is like a model that we tend to use when we are minimizing waste, and then we try to see that we can maximize resources efficiently. That's what I understand by it. Could be maybe a product or something like that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're yes, exactly. So circular economy is when we decide waste not being waste. Like for example, when just in a normal world, when people get when they throw away stuff. So in the circular economy world, we don't throw away that waste. We instead turn that waste into an opportunity or an incredible resource for, like, for example, green jobs or a new so so in this way, we mean that we are stopping to see waste as useless. Instead, we see waste as a resource that can be reused, recycled, and turned into new products. So, just like I've just spoken about how what it would mean, like in the normal system, people mostly throw products away, but within the circular world, we instead collect those materials, give them new life, and then create value, just like my friend over there just explained. So for us at Helton Traders, what we are doing, we are turning plastic bottle waste into high quality, affordable polyester sewing threads. So these sewing threads we are selling to wholesale textile traders downtown. And then these traders are also selling these sewing threads to retailers, schools, tailors. So so it's like a circular economy. And then this means we are removing plastic bottles from the streets, drainages, into factory, and then turn them into threads. Finally, schools can get a better alternative. So why we really started was in Uganda. In Uganda, we were importing over 95% of the sewing threads. And then these sewing threads were taking between 40 to 60 days to arrive. But as you know, as a textile trader, as a previous textile trader, we were facing like delays of 40 to 60 days, something that is not good for business. We always need that constant supply of goods. And also previously in my business, we were selling zippers, threads, materials, all those things to do with textiles and fashion. But then these sewing threads, like 70% of our revenue was coming from the sewing threads. So me and my co-founder, we sat down and we were like, how can we make these sewing threads locally, given the fact that there is a huge gap, there is a big demand. You can imagine Uganda is representing over 13 million US dollar market opportunity only sewing threads. That's how much Uganda spends to bring in sewing threads every year. But then that market is even bigger in the East African market of about over 60 million US dollars. So we are taking the whole of East Africa, we are taking our money to China. And then which we saw as a really big opportunity. So what we are doing right now, instead of leaving the uncollected 60% of the 600 tons of plastic waste generated daily here in Uganda, we instead collect it and turn it into sewing threads. So this we are preventing pollution, flooding, and poor sanitation and health risks. So we are also right now what we are doing, we are working with also our model is circular in a way that it is circular and market focused. So in a way that we are right now working with over 120 women and youth waste pickers. So these are the ones who are collecting our raw material, the plastic bottles. We had the capacity as Helton traders, but as you know, me as the founder, I find relevance and importance in whatever I do, that my work really means nothing if I'm not doing something that is also going to benefit or empower my community. So I'm not only focusing on just profits or growing a big business that is giving me money, but also how is what I'm working on benefiting other people, not just me, but even other people. So we are trying to see that we are empowering our economy in Uganda by promoting import substitution, but also creating employment for women and youth, mostly waste pickers, and also cleaning our environment and growing sustainably. So in our process, how our solution works, we collect plastic bottle waste from the communities through the women and youth that I mentioned about. We don't pick as us, so we work through those women and youth. So we pay them per kilogram they collect. So the plastic bottles that are collected are then sorted by them. They remove the labels, those wordings that are in the middle of plastic bottles, like the mineral water bottles, the soda, Coca-Cola, Pepsi bottles, and then even the bottle tops. So they remove them, and then we clean them, we wash them, and then we take them into a recycling phase where we get the PET flexes, then process those into polyester fiber yarn, and then turn them into our sewing threads. So we then wind them, package them, and then take them into the market. We have shops at Atalanta, Mkwano, and also a store at Freedom City and in Nzana. So our traders are buying. We are trying to supply a more affordable alternative into the market, and And to some extent, that's what makes us different, because we are bringing an alternative that is more 22% more affordable. So that helps the traders themselves save more money. We are also giving a market price on plastic waste that is fairer than the one in the market already. So we are working with these pickers who really earn a living. They are surviving on collection. So we want to see that they earn a good living. We train them on also operating sustainably, operating in a healthier environment. So recently, through the support of GIZ, we are training them how to sort, how to clean themselves, we give them safety gears, the gloves, gumboots, masks. So all those are helping us to be able to kind of like paying it forward. You operate, but then you're paying it forward. So far, we have recycled over 1,200 tons of plastic waste. We've sold over 11,000 cartons of sewing threads, and then served over 100 plus wholesale textile traders. So these 100 plus wholesale textile traders have helped us reach over 5,000 plus end users through their networks. So we are even reaching more people before we even know it. So, and then the 120 women and youth. So right now we are just in 10 districts, but as you know, we have like over 146 districts plus. You know, they keep changing, so I sometimes I lose track. So, but our goal is to be in different to have like a distribution channel in those different districts to make sure that our threads are readily available for just anyone. And also we want to scale to East Africa, starting with Kenya. So what I want to tell you, everyone here, is that circular economy can create decent work when people are not just collecting waste for survival or throwing away waste, but also connected to a real value chain. So if you're having an amazing idea in there, you have to relate it to how is it creating an importance to the whole wider community. So our journey really has not been so easy. Like maybe I didn't really mention. So I have a bachelor's of industrial and fine art, and also a sustainability value supply chain from Rutgers University in New Jersey through the Mandela Washington Fellowship. So I didn't have enough.
Auntie,
Sorry, I think someone is saying something. So yes, so I didn't have the, because my business, I had a budget of over 5.6 million US dollars, but it was a great idea, but no one was willing to help me because that was a lot of money. So there's so many notes that I got were like an amplifier, like a fuel to even making me work harder and be resilient. So we started small, and we leveraged on the power of partnerships. So I started slowly, and now we've been able to raise over now 140,000 US dollars. We've grown our business slowly, but I have to tell you, it has not been easy. But there's so many no's, they mean nothing. You just have to keep going, keep working so hard towards what you want to do, and also coming up with these brilliant innovations. I think sometimes you have to do something through your passion, because there it will feel like you're not working at all. So this has really helped me. Now we are in the market. We still face some challenges, but we are working around everything to make sure that we grow. And I've also been able to leverage to get support through such initiatives like the one you're in right now, you seek guidance, you get the support that you need, you get the market linkages, you get the support like funding, introductions, all those things. So the circular economy really has so many opportunities, because for me, whenever I go, I'm into those places whereby, like, for example, I've gone to so many different countries and different programs and fully funded because of the circular economy sector I'm in. And everyone sees and hears about what we do, and they're willing to help us because of the work we've been able to do. So it has really so many opportunities for young people. So youth can be able to create businesses and also be able to prosper. So you can leverage on the current technology that is going on right now, have like kind of a feel of tech within what you do, and then to improve your circular economy even more, and then have those digital tools around it, track your waste volumes, make sure that whatever you're doing, you're impacting your community. That's when you're going to be able to benefit a lot. So so my message to you on closing, I'm sorry I said a lot of things. You know, we are young climate leaders, and we don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for perfect conditions. Just start with whatever is there, and then never see waste as a problem, but as a valuable resource for creating bigger impacts within your communities. So yeah, I'm more than happy to have collaborations, or have more insights on, tell you more about how I've been able to get these opportunities, and also have an online presence. By the way, I've been able to get so many opportunities through LinkedIn, Instagram. I keep positioning myself everywhere. So it is something you might want to look into as well. And also be within such circles. You will be able to win a lot more. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Hellen. That is actually quite informative, and you're doing amazing work. Amazing work. We need as many people as you who are turning waste into final products, right? This is quite good for the environment in general, because you're taking the waste out of the environment and turning it into something useful.